Vamos então iniciar a conferência de imprensa, começando pela Sporting TV. Tiago.
Good evening again. A lot of emotions all the way to the end, but it's surprising. How do you see these two results against a strong Arsenal team? I see a lot of maturity from my players. I knew they knew there were two games. We started losing both the games. We managed to make our way back into our game. Alan said what the game needed. Obviously, we needed to have the technical, physical, and mental capacity to keep up with them. And the team that plays a different rhythm compared to our league. We need to be in 2 good days, and the players today, and they were really good. More than I've already said, more than the actual result, it's just the way we actually played, and that's the most important to carry on. The same way I said yesterday that I don't want our players to think it's the last game or a special game in our season. It's an important game for all the visibility it has, but we've managed to make it through to one stage, and we're not really good in the league, so we need to use this and all these feelings and how they believed that they managed to play today, so how they played in 2 legs, and use it in the rest of the season. What do you feel when Sportings win and the young players you have in the squad? What did you feel when Arsenal took out their main Jorginho and brought on Saka, brought on Partey? Well, how do you feel your young players performed? Is that why you moved more in the team? It's not. It's because the team was really good. I didn't want to really impact the way the team was playing. The players can be starters and they prove it every week. But the dynamic of the team, no one was very tired. Everyone was able to defend and attack. And the players were very motivated for the game. I didn't really want to change the dynamic in the game. All the young players that I see, Dario, who was injured for a very long time, all the players that I see, they can reach the potential of the Arsenal players. There's some of our young players who have the mental, and they play games, and they have level to reach the same level as Arsenal players, and they need to grow, and they're our players, and that's our project. And I'm very happy to see them play, and especially Dario. And the first pass, he passed ball back and allowed an Arsenal to play 1-on-1, but then he then moved on from that and was able to defend and play the rest of the game. What did you say to your players at half-time? Well, you mentioned yesterday you want your players to show your image and show the way you want to play. Did you manage to do that? You're being called the new Mourinho, and are you prepared to be attacked? The new Mourinho, there will never be another new Mourinho. Mourinho is one of a kind. He's already texted me. The old and the new are still in the next stage. But there won't be another Mourinho. And I won't forget that we've gone through this year, and that can happen again. And we spoke about 4 weeks ago about again Midtjylland, a potential losing my job. I'm not really worried about that. And all the words I had before the game, even going through, the objective is, I'm very happy here. The objective is to win 1 more league, and for Sporting, which is very important. But I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but that's not going to worry, because everything in my life is happening very quick, without me really looking for much. Well, new Mourinho there won't be, but I'm happy to carry on with Sporting's project. During the penalties, what did you transmit to your players? How did you live that moment? And you hid behind your staff and players. And what about Pedro Gonçalves' goal? I'm not sure if there's any comment on you were surprised with the goal. How did you see the goal? The penalties, I never watched them. And then I went back to speak to a team member, and then I went back to the bench because I don't watch. I prefer not to watch. I never watch them, and I maintain this, and now I will maintain this. The goal was very special. A player who's very special. He's not maybe performing the greatest in the games. He moves into midfield. He doesn't maybe score goals. He's always changing position, and that impacts him. But he did a really good goal and a very special goal. He looked at the goalkeeper and he just shot, and it was a perfect shot. And it's a very special goal from a special player. We're now waiting for the next game to join us. In 2 weeks there are two Puskas rewards. Which goal would you select for the goal? And during half-time of extra time, and Paulinho is incentivizing the players. Did you also feel from your players and towards Arsenal? I think extra time was very difficult for us. They were stronger than us, but we held on. We didn't suffer. Maybe in set plays it's very difficult, and we took off Paulinho, but we also took off Trincão. Ugarte also was sent off. At the end, we suffered a bit. Regarding the Puskas Award, I don't really have preferences. I don't think Pot did the best of games. He could have done better. And what I said about Nuno Santos, I'll say the same. He did a good game, but he ran a lot, but it wasn't his best game. But then he did a goal, but it will score a goal that will definitely call everyone's attention. I don't have any preferences. In these games, we can do this every weekend in our league. I do get annoyed when my players do these games and then during the league we're unable to perform in the same level. Regarding the Puskas Award, you'll have to pick, but I think both players will be involved. Sporting lived an epic game today. This game will be compared to games like the game against Manchester City. As you were a player, how does it feel for the young players being in their boots, feeling a moment like this, and the impact it has in their career for moments like this? It has an impact in their career that they wish to. If we want our work, we have to praise them. And then after a day or two, resetting and working again, we've passed one stage. I'm obviously not crazy, but I understand the impact it has for the players. But we can move on from this. It will have the impact that we want to and that they wish to. It's a very good moment for them. They played well. They went through the next stage, but it's only one stage of the Europa League, and we forget everything else that's happened before, but where we lost to Brazil in the Cup and the rest of the results. And that's our project, a club that is trying to produce players and keep an eye on all the players, and we'll bring players to the rest of the league. You said that the league is the priority, but you also said yesterday, but a win here in this game, how do you see the rest of the Europa League? We can win any game. We can also lose any game, like any other team. If we go from there, we're in the right stage. The league is our priority. There's still difficult games. Anything can happen. We're still 5 points away from the Champions League places, and that's our objective. And then when it's Europa League, we'll see. And I said that before the game, and that this game, and for players to believe that they can go for any round. Who do you want to play in the next round? Did you feel that the fans never gave up? Yeah, without a doubt. We're used to it. In Frankfurt, it was the same thing. In Tottenham, it was also the same thing. The fans also believe because the team believes. One thing is the fans incentivize the players, but also vice versa. And they can see that the players gave them everything, and the fans saw pride in the players. And both pulled for each other. Regarding the draw, I'm not going to say anything. I got information that when they're playing that, the only person that was happy was Vienna. I'm not going to say anything. We can beat any team, but we also can lose against any team, no matter what. And that's our taking points.